Artillery Relocation Training Program 14 Tech 3 is a battalion-level artillery exercise conducted at the Combined Arms Training Center Camp Fuji. The program is sponsored by the government of Japan as a means of relocating an artillery battalion from the island of Okinawa to mainland Japan. The Marines of Bravo Battery, 1st Battalion, 12th Marine Regiment, and India Battery, 3rd Battalion, 11th Marine Regiment participated in the latest iteration of the program.
The Artillery Relocation Training Program is a program that developed in 1997 as a result of the Special Action Committee in Okinawa's report in 1996, which effectively shut down artillery training in Okinawa. So the exercise enables us to increase our combat readiness and increase our ability to provide fire support to any supported maneuver element. It enables us to adhere to our obligations under the U.S.-Japanese Mutual Defense, Security and Cooperation Treaties.
During the program, the battalion focuses on maintaining its mission readiness through live fire exercises, while tackling the logistical challenges of relocating a unit of its size. To conduct training, 312 must coordinate the movement of thousands of tons of personnel, equipment, and weapons over 1,000 miles of ocean to Camp Fuji.
Probably the biggest challenge with ARTP, and one of the things that makes it unique, is the fact that we do have to relocate from Okinawa to the training area every single time we shoot. It's organized and paid for by the Japanese government as a result of us not being able to train in Okinawa.
The Japanese hire a contractor to move us with the black bottom boat, the chartered aircraft and stuff like that. So they'll transport our howitzers, they'll give us headlight and tail light escorts from Camp Hansen to Naha Military Port. Once we're there, once we stage our vehicles, it's actually up to the stevedores to load our gear onto the ship. We stay on site to make sure that they do it properly, make sure that they load the howitzers correctly. But the stevedores have overall responsibility for driving our vehicles on the ship and bringing them off the ship.
Most places in Conus, you can actually just go to the backyard and shoot. But anytime we do any artillery training at all, and from 3rd Battalion, 12th Marines, we have to travel someplace else.
312 conducts its live fire training at the 12,000-acre North Fuji maneuver area, located in the shadow of Mount Fuji. After arrival to the training area, the battalion sets up command and firing positions around the impact area.
So the batteries, they get their chance to go out and train for approximately 3 to 4 days. And then we move into our battalion phase where our battalion commander takes control of the battalion. We have to take batteries that we've never worked with before and integrate them into our battalion SOP, our battle rhythm. Once in battalion phase, we work on maneuvering and consistently provide fire support for whatever infantry unit that we support.
This is one of those times where there's no infantry actually participating in the exercise. It just gives a chance for artillery to actually go out, shoot, move, and communicate, do the things that we're trained to do without actually having ground forces involved in the training.
Give them a simulated target out there, so hey, you see D26 battery emplacing out there, and you're taking effective machine gun fire from over here. So I'm making them think outside the box and think about which target they need to attack first, the machine gun bunker or the battery emplacing.
We have tall elephant grass that we have to utilize machetes to chop down to make gun positions, fit them in between tree lines. That's the benefit of actually getting to train in environments we're not that used to, like we did in Yasubetsu and now here at Camp Fuji.
Also present at the exercise are groups of Japanese observers comprised of civilian officials and members of the Japan Ground Self-Defense Forces.
Once we actually get to the training area on a daily basis, we establish something called the Bilateral Coordination Center. And so on a daily basis, we have interaction between our personnel and their personnel at this BCC.
There's a road over there, and I have to keep track of that safety area. I keep track of the areas where the Marines can and can't shoot. I regulate that. I also let them know the times that they can shoot. I make sure that these things are clearly understood.
Marine Corps wide, we train to the same standards. We have a joint regimental operating procedures that we abide by. So when we go out there, we have certain directives. Since our headquarters battery element will be going to ITX over in 29 Palms in January. So during this field op, we're going to be exercising command and control of those batteries and simulate what we're going to go through in 29 Palms. So that's kind of the goal here while we train.
What it all comes down to is ensuring that we maintain combat-ready forces throughout the Pacific for any contingency that comes up or to assist any ally that requests our assistance.
With the support of the Government of Japan, Artillery Relocation Training Program provides invaluable training opportunities for the Marines in Okinawa. ARTP will ensure the Marines are ready for any challenge that arrives.